Zimbabwean authorities are hoping to clear the backlog at the Beitbridge Border Post soon. A humanitarian crisis is looming as truck drivers run out of food and money. Government says the delays are due to problems with a new electronic system. Construction on the Zimbabwean side is also exacerbating the issue. Let's speak to eNCA reporter Slindelo Masikane, who has been at the border for a couple of days now. Slee, thank you for making time. When we spoke to you yesterday, the situation was still dire. How is it looking now?
Not any better, Clement, and in fact, I think it just keeps getting worse. You know, you think overnight they're going to make some progress. We come here in the morning, the line has, the queue has sort of moved. You know, the truck that you saw at the very back end seems to have made it a bit forward. But, you know, once you go back into town and come back again, it just seems as though it's a lost cause because more and more trucks keep coming. So the line just keeps growing and growing and growing. And as you can see in front of you, nothing. It seems as if nothing has changed. Yes, 1 or 2 or 3 trucks have certainly made it over the border, but it's a dent compared to what really needs to happen here on the N1 just before the Beitbridge border to cross over. We've got a number of trucks, you know, transporting a variety of goods from food to mining equipment to vehicles to resources that need to make it over the border. And we are seeing police, of course, as well as the national traffic police as well, trying to keep things under control. But that's really the most they can do because the issue really lies at the border post.
Yeah, and yesterday the truck drivers you were talking to were concerned about just, you know, the health hazards. I mean, some of these trucks are carrying dangerous goods. Some of them were concerned about the issue of crime. You've been speaking to more truck drivers today.
Yeah, and they're echoing the same sentiments. You know, you can imagine, I can't imagine sitting at a border for 7 days just waiting, trying to see when it is I'm going to be able to cross. And I've been up and down this N1 for the past couple of days, and it's really at certain points where you'll find ablution facilities as well as a garage. I mean, the nearest garage, if you're not in town, is close to the border. So if you're stuck in the middle of this queue, you're very hard done to try and find water, to try and find food, and to try and find somewhere you can just freshen up. And they're very concerned, especially overnight, when it comes to criminal activity. Yes, we know that when it comes to goods such as gas, such as food as well, as vehicles, those are being prioritized to try and be moved out of the queue and taken to the front. However, there are still valuable goods that are being transported over the border here, and the truck drivers are concerned for their own safety. Let's just take a listen to what some of them had to say to me today.
In the day, these trucks are not moving. Yeah. Even 50 meters during the day, they are not moving. Yeah. And at night, we are expecting it maybe to move at least 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers. Yeah. Then we only move 150 meters. A day before yesterday, it was better because we managed to move about 6 kilometers at night. But today, only 150 meters the whole night. And then in the morning, no movement since 6 o'clock until now. So we don't know exactly what is happening. But some sources are saying that side in Zim, there is a lot of processes sometimes. But they are trying to make it easier for the trucks. But some processes you cannot jump.
Is it the same for you, my brother?
Yeah, it's the same. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Tell me, how long have you been here?
Today's 4th day. Like 3 nights, 4th day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you going?
Me, I'm going to Zambia, Lusaka.
Yeah. What are you transporting?
We've got coils.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So it's very difficult.
Very, very difficult indeed.
Yeah.
No food. Like the food is run out. The people who sell is expensive. No bathing. No. Day and night we are always awake, hoping that the queue will move.
Yeah.
But nothing.
Now for the toilet, we just go there, we come back.
And then in there are torches. You just go there trying to find yourself, to help yourself. Then say, hey, where's the money?
Slee, we spoke to the Minister of Home Affairs, Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi, on this show yesterday, and he seemed to be frustrated by his counterparts in Zimbabwe. In fact, he suggested that he's being blue-ticked as he's trying to get some answers and find solutions, ways that the South African government can work with the Zimbabwean government to ease that pressure at the border. Any word from the Zimbabwean government? Has the South African government done anything since the last we spoke yesterday?
You know, it's quite fascinating to have heard the minister saying that, he seems quite frustrated and he's really trying to do his level best to get a hold of his counterpart, but he's been unsuccessful. So I think it's quite interesting to see that are the hands of South Africans and the truck drivers here who are stuck at the border, are they tied? Is there really nothing that the South African government can do? Because, yes, we do know that the issue is on the side of the Zimbabwean port of entry, that there are infrastructure upgrades that haven't been completed, that there's a levy that's almost 3,000 rand that truck drivers had no idea about. But our colleague, Clement Pindai Dube, did speak to one of the officials from Zimra to get a sense as to when they believe they'll be able to sort this issue out. Let's take a listen.
I wanted it to end here like yesterday, right? What I mean when I say I want it to end like yesterday is we assist with the matter, and I would be able to give you an indicative time. Within the next 48 hours, it must be gone. And I'm sure the strategy we are putting in place should enable that to happen. Yes, if we don't do it within the next 48 hours, by Friday this week, a long queues should be a thing of the past. That's what we are focused on.
That's our eNCA reporter, Slindelo Masikane, with the latest from the Beitbridge Border Post. Thank you.